Dark psychology, the hidden mind tricks manipulators use that most people never notice, is one of the most unsettling realities of human behavior. And once you understand these psychological tactics, you will begin to see patterns in people you trusted, in relationships you thought were normal, and even in conversations you never realized were designed to control you. This video exposes the invisible techniques manipulators use to shape your emotions, influence your decisions, and quietly override your sense of reality. The first thing you must understand is that manipulators do not attack your intelligence. They attack your perception. They distort what you see, twist what you feel, and reshape what you believe until you can tell the difference between your own thoughts and the ones they planted inside you. This tactic is known as cognitive infiltration, a subtle psychological intrusion where someone uses your emotional vulnerabilities to bypass your rational defenses. You don't notice it happening, and that's exactly why it works. One of the most powerful techniques is selective validation. Manipulators give you attention only when it benefits them. They praise you, approve you, or offer warmth at strategic moments, especially when you're unsure, insecure, or emotionally exposed. This creates a conditioning loop in your brain. You begin associating their approval with relief, and their silence with tension. The inconsistency makes your dopamine system unstable, and suddenly, the manipulator becomes the only person who can calm the emotional storm they created. But manipulators don't just influence your emotions, they rewrite your memories. Through subtle reframing, they make you doubt your own experiences, question your own reactions, and eventually distrust your own intuition. This is the foundation of gaslighting, one of the darkest psychological tactics ever used. It doesn't require shouting, arguing, or confrontation. It requires calm sentences that plant emotional doubt. "I never said that. You're remembering it wrong. You're overreacting. No one else sees it the way you do." The end goal is simple. If you can't rely on your own mind, you will rely on theirs. Another tactic is future faking, where manipulators promise a future they never intend to deliver. They use dreams, fantasies, and emotionally charged visions as bait, giving you something to hope for, not something they will ever build. This trick is particularly powerful in relationships and business, where a fabricated future becomes a psychological leash. You stay not because of what is real, but because of what might be. Then there is identity erosion, a technique so subtle that victims barely notice it until they're emotionally dependent. Manipulators slowly reduce your confidence, your independence, your sense of self, not with insults, but with micro comments that seem harmless. "Are you sure? You always do this. I don't think this is your strength." Over time, your identity becomes soft, flexible, and easier for them to reshape. The most disturbing tactic is empathic mirroring, where manipulators copy your personality, interests, and emotional rhythms like a disguise. They match the way you speak, react, and even breathe, not to connect, but to gain access. When someone feels like your perfect match, your defenses drop. And when your defenses drop, they begin to influence you from the inside out. This technique is used by narcissists, con artists, and master persuaders around the world. Perhaps the most dangerous trick is weaponized uncertainty. Manipulators keep you emotionally unstable, so they remain the only stable reference point in your world. They alternate between affection and distance, clarity and confusion, warmth and coldness. This intermittent instability hijacks your reward system, making you addicted to the moments of relief they selectively provide. Your brain starts believing that the solution to your pain is the same person who caused it. But the deepest mystery of dark psychology is this: manipulation does not feel like manipulation when it is happening. It feels like love, validation, mentorship, opportunity, or destiny. And that illusion is what makes it so powerful. Once you understand these patterns, you'll begin to see them everywhere. Not to live in fear, but to finally reclaim your mind from the people who tried to infiltrate it. Manipulators also exploit a powerful mental trap called identity mirroring. They don't just pretend to understand you. They reflect your personality back to you with uncanny precision. If you're ambitious, they'll talk about big dreams. If you're insecure, they'll subtly position themselves as the solution to your instability. If you're lonely, they'll present themselves as the only person who truly gets you. This creates an emotional illusion. You believe you've finally met someone who matches your energy, your thoughts, your worldview. But in reality, you're bonding with a reflection, not a real person. And when they finally withdraw that mirror, you experience emotional shock, which increases your dependencia de esa ligación artificial. Another tactic is selective honesty. A manipulator will tell you 90% truth and 10% strategically crafted lies. Because the truth feels so real and relatable, you don't question the one piece that's designed to control your choices. They use sincerity as camouflage. You end up trusting the lie because it was delivered inside something real. It is not the lie itself that manipulates you. It is the truth wrapped around it. Then comes a method many people never detect: manufacturing uncertainty. Manipulators make you question your own perception, your memory, your feelings, even your logic. They don't need to convince you that they rewrite. They only need to make you doubt that you rewrite. Once that doubt is created, they can steer your decisions in whatever direction benefits them. When someone gains control over your self-doubt, they gain control over your entire emotional reality. What most people don't realize is that manipulation rarely feels like manipulation. It feels like connection, intensity, excitement, or validation. The mind does recognize the danger, because it arrives disguised as exactly what you think you want. And that's why so many people fall into the same psychological traps again and again. You're not weak. You're not naive. You're responding to instincts your brain evolved thousands of years ago. Instincts that were never designed to protect you from emotional predators. Here is the truth that breaks the cycle. Manipulators cannot control a person who is deeply... The moment you recognize the patterns, the methods lose their power. The spell dissolves. The emotional fog clears, and the manipulator is left exposed, unable to use the same tricks again. Awareness is the antidote. Nothing protects your mind more than understanding how it works. If this opened your eyes, and you want more videos about the hidden forces shaping human behavior, follow Mind Mysteries and like this video. There are deeper truths coming, and you won't want to miss them.